It says we're live again. It's Crypto Hulk channel, members only. And we got Stacy Coleman says, "Thank you, Hulk." All right, thanks for that. Um, we're gonna use my see. I'm gonna be going over a very sensitive subject. I'm gonna give a disclaimer here first. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor. Don't listen to anything I say tonight. Okay, everything I'm totally making up. The website's fake. I made that up myself. The link I'm gonna send you, all that shit's fake. Uh, Gosh, I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, not a lawyer. Don't do anything I tell you. Do the opposite, and actually, don't even watch this show. You'd be much better off if you didn't, because I lie about everything on this show. Okay, there you have it. Now, when I review some of this information, or when I was thinking about it, I'm like, I got to be really, really super careful about what I say on this YT platform. So if I have to lose a channel, it's going to be my Instagram. Okay. So I'm going to give you the link to my Instagram right now. I'm going to send it in the chat box, the live chat right here. I'll give you a couple minutes to find that. And what I'm going to do, here we go. Now, I had a channel that got deleted, and that was unfortunate. I'm not going to tell you what, why, and stuff. It got deleted. You can see that on my Instagram. So what I'm going to do now is do a test run. I'm going to send a message on my Instagram. I'm going to make a post. See if I can do this shit. How would I? Trying to figure out how to do a post on my Instagram. It's different than Facebook. So create a new post, but I don't want to drag a photo. So unfortunately, it looks like this. Fuck it. Okay, Facebook then. Instagram's being an asshole. On Instagram, it doesn't look like I can make a post. I have to do a picture post of some kind. Facebook, here we go. Okay. On Facebook, I can just make random posts. Okay. Let me get my Facebook page. Okay. So forget the Instagram. We're not doing that. Paste. I'm going to delete my Instagram link that I sent. Okay. So now you have the Facebook link. I'm going to my Facebook. I'm going to make a post. It's going to say, "Hello, everyone." Okay. So those that are following along on the Facebook, I just left a quick little "hello, everyone" or something. Now I'm gonna. I had it. Well, I'll just show you right here. Look, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna send something. Wait a second. I'm gonna send something to my Facebook page right now. And looks like it was sent twice. I don't know. I'm gonna delete the second one. Okay, I want you to look on my Facebook page, and I sent you a link. That website is the reason I no longer have my first channel. They deleted it after they saw what I was doing. Now, I gave you a web page to go to. I want everybody to let me know if they're there or not, and then I can begin. because I have to be really super. I'm not putting the website on this fucking channel, nothing. Just this is all got to be top secret. So I need to know from people if they're on that page and I continue. So XRP Poppy is there. So is Mark. What's the site's name? You got to go to my Facebook page to see the site. I just told you, I'm not putting that shit on my YouTube, all right? I'm going to lose a second channel. Do you understand what we're doing here? I'm teaching you shit that I can't say or type right here. Got it? So go to the fucking Facebook page and see what the fuck I'm doing, because I'm not saying a fucking thing on this YouTube channel. My God. Are you serious, Crypto She-Hulk? What the fuck you doing? My God, these people need fucking brain cells and shit. Let me repeat this again, because somehow I'm going over a subject that destroyed my last channel. I said, do not put anything on this channel. I said, I'm not going to tell you anything on this channel. What did I tell you? I'm trying to speak real slow so people fucking get it. Go to the fucking Facebook page. If you have anything sensitive to say about the website, you go to the fucking Facebook page. Don't put a fucking thing on this YouTube page or I'm going to remove you off this fucking channel, okay? If you don't understand it and you're afraid, get off the fucking show right now. Leave. Get off the show because you don't have the mental whatever to understand what the fuck I'm trying to do here, all right? Okay, so let's start over. Brett Martin said it's not hard to understand. Crypto Cat's here. Okay, so we're going to continue. So I left you a link. You need to go to that website, and I'm there right now, and you should see a box that says important disclaimer. Now, I need to know from people if you see that box in there. Yeah, I'm mad because I don't want to lose a fucking channel because I got people that are actually putting the website of where I'm at on my fucking channel. That's fucking stupid. Okay, y'all see the box. Okay, good. Now, we're going to scroll down. First paragraph, let's see. There's nothing on the first paragraph. Now, the second paragraph, it mentions the words notes, N-O-T-E-S, notes. That's what the payment, the good cryptos, that's what they're going to be called in the future, notes, okay? And now, I'll get into this carefully and explain why. This show, we might do this for about 1 to 2 shows, because this is major important, right? This isn't something I can do in 20 minutes. This is like a really fucking deep, this is some deep shit, okay? This is a website where you probably want to look at it on your own time too. Some of the shit you might not understand, but if we do another show tomorrow, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to open up my Facebook page. If there's anything sensitive that you wanted to ask, you can ask it on the Facebook page, not my fucking YouTube page, okay? So, when you go to the box, you'll read, it says, the notes referred to, okay? What's going on is this company right here, this company that I'm showing, and we can get into this later, it's very deep, okay? This is a company that is actually buying and selling crypto. This is like one of the most powerful, let's say, entities in the world that own this company, okay? Yeah, Mark was right. Yeah, I covered it in 3 nights. I did do a lot of the posting on Twitter. I believe if you look at my Twitter page, you can see a lot of screenshots, stuff that I took. What we got going here is how crypto is already moving and selling, and I'm gonna just watch myself, but they already know, okay? They already know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be called a note, N-O-T-E. That's why it's referred to right here. And guess what? It's not to be offered or sold to retail investors. Oh, damn. See what's going to happen is you're not, that's why I told you guys 2.5 years ago. I didn't know this information 2.5 years ago, but I already knew. You're not going to get the fucking Udemy course. You're not buying and selling good stuff. You're selling the fucked up shit that no one wants. Okay. All these courses, there's guys out there with $1,000 a month courses. No, man, it's so sad. These people on the internet are going to get destroyed unless they watch this channel. That's why I make this channel to teach you guys. You're not going to buy the dip and sell the high and all that fucking dummy shit. Think of all these hypey people. They got their courses and they're going to teach you to read charts and all that shit. Wow. That's so fucking stupid. You will be destroyed watching these other channels, okay? Brody 80, back at it again. Thank you very much for your donation. Thanks again, says, God bless you, Hulk. So the notes referred to here and stuff, they're not going to be, it says right there. So I'm in the second paragraph from the beginning, and it says important disclaimer at the top. Second paragraph says, people like us, we're not going to be allowed to buy them or sell them. And especially over in the European area. And check this out. People that live in America and the rest of the world cannot buy from this company. I'm not going to mention the company's name, but if you're not in this particular area in Europe, you're not buying them. And then on top of that, you've got to be like a business or something, right? Not your favorite YouTube course. You ain't buying this shit, all right? You have to be within Europe, and I'm not going to mention exactly where. Now, if we scroll down to the third paragraph, I got to be careful here. Let me check my Facebook page really quick under messages. Okay. So 22 minutes ago. All right. What I'll kind of do is check my Facebook alerts and Messenger in case any of you have like questions or something. So I'm not going to answer fucking questions here because it'll get my channel destroyed. And if there's a moderator, I'm going to need a moderator like John Corson. John, could you monitor all the things that people type in here? And if it has anything that's going to get my channel destroyed, can you delete that and time that person out right away, please? I'm going to need help. I can't look at all the comments, read information, answer I can't do like 5 things at once. So what I need is somebody to watch my channel. John, thank you. And just make sure nothing from this website pops up in the fucking chat. We don't want any specific names or anything sensitive because then this channel will be fucking destroyed. All right, then. So if we read here in the next paragraph, it says those 3 letters, and it says yield consists of notes. So what they have is they're putting together a fund of type thing. It's called the fund. And what they're doing is they're selling things called notes. That's the crypto, the good crypto stuff, okay? And they are securities. So they're security notes, all right? So with this trial, the Ripple trial, I have a feeling that XRP, XLM, XDC, and I think a lot like CeeLo, Quant, HBAR. I know the top three, but I'm thinking all the top good ones and stuff, they're going to be considered security notes. Okay. So that's another reason average people won't really be able to buy them. Um, they're shutting them down in Europe where you have to be like, to buy them out of this company here, you have to be like an accredited investor. Like you won't hold them. Like right now we hold them. You will not be able to hold them. Right here, this three-letter company holds the crypto. It says they have a fund and it's managed. And it's out of the the country of Luxembourg. I'm not going to get into, there's something here called a manager. Now I got to really watch this one. The manager, I'm going to put it in my Facebook page right now. The manager, this is all secret, but it's the, okay, go to my Facebook page. I made a post on the Facebook page. That's the name of the family that runs. See, I did a deep dive. I'm not going to do it now because it takes too long and I can't explain shit here. It's too difficult. I need another forum to be able to really, really teach you guys everything here. But this particular fund that you buy out of is like at the bottom, but it's owned by somebody called a manager. I did research on the manager, and it's that particular, if you look on my Facebook page, I just posted the name on who owns that three-letter group, okay? So that's who's running shit. Let me scroll down a little bit. I'm still on the third paragraph here. Third paragraph. Now, if you type, the way that you find out who the manager is I'm going to link some of this together. Fuck it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if it'll allow me to put the whole damn paragraph in there. Well, you guys, okay, I'm just going to put the paragraph in my Facebook page. Okay. So when you look in there, you can use that information to do some of your own research. You could type in the name of the country that starts with an L and go to the Register of Commerce and Companies. Use that letter B2. I'm not going to complete the rest. And you can start to figure out who's running shit in Europe and the world, the world, okay? I can't tell you much more than that here because I'm going to slip something out by accident. I'm trying to show you, we're looking at a note security, okay? You won't be able to get it, all right? So cancel the Udemy courses and shit because you ain't doing a fucking thing, all right? Let's see here. So I'm gonna scroll down. Yeah, all that paragraph right there gives you enough information if you want to do a little deep dive stuff. That's the gold nugget. That's why I'm showing you this right here. This is very, very important to figure out who are the players in this. Who's really, really at the top, calling all the shots globally, global shots, you guys. Remember how I always kept telling you, we got to have global regulations or a fucking thing ain't going to happen, right? I've always told you that. Got to have global regs. I don't care what Bitcoin goes. It's all speculation right now, right? That's why I don't care if Bitcoin goes to $1 million tomorrow. I don't fucking care. Until we have global regulations, That's what Crypto Hulk's been saying. Global. Oh, wait. Hold on. I don't know what that bell thing is. I got Richard K. Thank you, Richard, for your donation to the channel. Appreciate that. Then you got Swole, 1974. Just a little drop in the cookie jar, and this to your tequila fun. Exactly what I'm talking about. So what we got going? Let me see. Oh, we got likes your post. So Paul likes the post. We got Kick Batowski. Okay, so you're seeing it and stuff. Okay. Why? I guess I got a friend request from Josh Waterman. Let me get back over to here. So that's the paragraph. Do your research with that. Now, if we scroll down a little more, it says under section A, before accessing this website, I want you to go to letter A. I'm not going to start reading this shit because I can't, so I have to paraphrase it. So in letter A, it talks about people in the United States, and it starts talking about Securities Act and Regulation S. What they're basically saying is Americans can't buy this crap, all right? You got letter B talks about people that are in Europe, actually England. What they're listing is people that cannot purchase from here. Let's look at number 2. So we've got, okay, capital A says before accessing this website. That's capital A. If you scroll down to, does it show B? We got capital A. Then there's capital B. You're basically telling them, see, you're not supposed to be looking at this website, okay? So what you're kind of doing is promising to them that you're allowed to look at the website. That's what letter B is. If you look below capital C, and it'll say the notes here are not registered outside of this country. It says these notes may not be sold in the US. You see that? I'm paraphrasing. They're calling it notes, okay? These notes may not be sold in the United States. They're calling them notes again. I'm reading this off so you clearly see they're not using the words cryptocurrency, digital asset, right? Property, right? They're not called property. What are they called? Notes. All the good cryptos that we will talk about on my show will be called notes in the future, and they will be called securities, okay? So that eliminates you and me getting on these little exchanges, all these little fuckers selling their little private Udemy courses. You just lost all that money for investing in that dumb shit, all right? Just letting you know. I'm scrolling down to capital letter D for David. Nothing there. I'm still scrolling down. I'm in capital letter E for governing law terms and conditions. So then I get to the bottom and it says, I acknowledge that I understand all this stuff. So you click yes. Now they let you in. So let me check here. Paul Rados, thank you for your donation to the channel, Paul. Appreciate it. So these are notes, and a note's not a bond, a note's a note. Now we're at the main page of this website. What I want you to do is click on solutions and then go to the bottom left corner where it says blank. It shows the 3 letters I can't mention, and then it has the word yield. Click on that. Oh, wait. Why did that thing pop up again? The disclaimer popped up, so I clicked OK. Well, that's weird. Let me find out where we want to go next. Let me. I'm doing a looking around right here. Financial services. Trying to see. Why does that keep doing that? Hold on, I'm looking through stuff. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to send you where I'm at. We're going to do a copy and I put it on my Facebook. Give me a second. This is really tricky doing this. It'd be so much easier if I could just why cancel that. Where are we at? Let me do this. Click copy. So it should go to paste when I go here. Okay. Okay, so I clicked on the link where it shows yield. Go to, when you go to the main page, you see solutions at the top. Click on the arrow. Yield will drop down. All their products drop down. You click on yield, and then that disclaimer thing pops up. Scroll to the bottom of the disclaimer. Click yes. Now we scroll down a little bit, and the first thing you see where it shows a target rate of blank. Let me know if you're all there. So let me know if you're there, yes or no. Okay, you're there. All right, so as I'm looking through it, it says a target rate of blank. So what it's showing here is they have 30 different types of fiat, okay? And which they lend out to the crypto industry, and they have a like collateralized different kinds of loans. So what they're doing here already is they're converting these currencies into money and back into crypto and back and forth. They're already doing what Ripple does. I'm pretty sure Ripple helped them with this. The next one says unique product. So I scroll down and then there's unique product. It says fiat and crypto products are provided in the, and it says securities, the 3-letter word, and then security. So I'm showing you again these notes that they have for sale or use on this particular website will be fiat. Everything will be fiat backed and so forth. And they're calling them note securities. Okay. So it says they got the euro under unique product. It shows here the EUR, euro, Great Britain, pound, US dollar, CHF, which I don't know what that is, and then crypto. So it's showing how all these are fluid. Okay. I'm going to scroll down to the next section. You're able to get returns. It says how it works. So right after that, you scroll down, it says how it works. It shows returns. So these people here will be able to make returns of like 6%. Now, this is really, really important why it's called a note. So let me see if a lot of people are here or whatever. Okay, yeah. Jed Tabula can see it. All right. Now, if you're at the section where it says how it works, this is really, really important, okay? It shows you solution, returns, and then it shows how. And then there's another one that says yield markets or whatever. Under the section that says how, notice you see 30, 60, 90 days, okay? 30, 60, 90 days. So somebody asked me earlier, is a note a bond? So listen to what it's saying here. Now I got to be careful how much I read. It says you can invest in fiat or crypto with a minimum, look at term, 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 30 days, okay? Now that's important because now they're telling us more. See what a note is? It's like kind of like a bond in a way, but a note is a short-term bond, if you want to call it that. A note is not a bond, but it's a short-term bond, if that makes any sense. Normally bonds are 1, 2 years, 3 years. Maybe they got 5-year bonds or something. Okay. But what a note is a very short term. Okay. Remember how we heard that Ripple is starting a lending? Oh yeah. They're getting us ready because they're talking about lending crypto to business. Brad Garlinghouse is like, yeah, you can borrow from us for short term and get your business started. What Brad is not telling you, I'm telling you, is he is getting all this set up because crypto is going to be a securities note. Okay. So if I'm going to read this again in here under the section how, it says invest fiat and crypto with a minimum term that is 30 days. Now, down right underneath that, it says people are given a 30, 60, or 90-day note. Oh, see what a note is? What I'm trying to teach you? It's a short-term loan. That's why Ripple's getting into lending, right? Now it's starting to make more sense. The other channels have no idea. You know more than any of these other YouTubers right now. I'm teaching you more right now. I don't care if it's BitBoy, I don't care who it is. You are learning more than any of these other people have any idea. That Raoul Paul guy who charges people $1,000 a day, right now, he doesn't know this, all right? So listen, it says a 30, 60, 90-day note is very similar to a bond. It says similar to a bond. It's not a bond. Because if it was, it would say it's a 30, 60, 90-day bond, right? So a note is not a bond. It is similar to a bond. That's what they're saying here. And it generates a return, okay? Much more than in traditional finance. Oh, so these cryptos are going to be called notes. When you buy them, you hold them for 30, 60, 90 days and they generate interest. Oh shit, how cool is that? See? So for those following along, I just showed you the future right there. Okay? That's why these are notes. So they're going to go back to the Reeves test. This could probably happen in this court date, in this court hearing, I mean, or it could go to the Supreme Court. But what's going to happen? It will go to the Reeves test. Gary Gensler already spilled the beans, all right? So what the good cryptos will be, they're going to be considered notes. That's the ones you want to get. Right now, we call them cryptos, okay? They will be considered notes. Why? Because they'll be backed by shit. They'll have collateral, okay? Collateral will back these. Then they'll lend, we will buy the note, not us because we're poor, but like a business, and all the rich people are going to want to get their hands on XRP because it's a note. It's a securities note. And people will buy these for 30, 60, 90 days. They're similar to a bond. And then they will give you a return on your money. Okay? Imagine when they declare XRP a note, Hulk Army will be like, yeah, and so that's the benefit, you know. I just don't want anybody learning crap off my program. I want my members, because you guys deserve it. You know more than anybody. I mean, this is really an awesome thought, but I mean, you guys know right now how exactly this shit's going down. You can listen to Digital Asset Investor, BitBoy, and all these popular, they don't know what you know. And I showed you because you're my members on my program. I could keep this shit quiet and all to myself. But now you know, I'm trying to show you, you are right there directly over the target. You know more than any of these other crypto influencers. I know more than any of these other crypto influencers. I know exactly how it's going down. Now you guys do too, because I taught you. So let me look at this page again. And your returns, so you'll get these notes, 30, 60, 90-day notes, and you'll get anywhere from 2 to 6% yield, which is not a lot, but I'm just saying, if you got 500, if you got $100 million, what's 6% of that a year? That means you never have to touch your crypto again. You're living off it, but there'll be other ways to make more money. Now, it says yield you can earn from the lending markets. It says there is a big demand within the cryptocurrency market for very short-term borrowing. This creates an opportunity for people that want to participate to earn a yield from fiat, which is way more than traditional markets, okay? I'm scrolling down to the bottom. It shows business accounts. Okay, so that's that, just that first page. So what we did today, let me see where we're doing at as far as time. 40 minutes. Okay, that'll be good enough. What we can do tomorrow is what I encourage you to do is, if you get some time, look over this whole website. Okay, I'm going to do the same tonight again, and I'm going to take notes, and I'm going to pick out certain areas we're going to look at, but at least you'll be a little more familiar, because what I did now is I dropped a bag of Christmas presents on you this site, there's a lot of things to it. This is just one. Like I'm telling you, like this takes a long. That's why I spent 3 hours. I made 3 shows on this, and then I think channel got destroyed. But so that's why it's difficult for me to speak right now because I have to really watch the words I use. I can't tell you exactly what I want because adios. So that's why I had to type shit. Let me look on my Facebook page here. Crypto She-Hulk, it's okay, but just I'm very protective over the YT channel, and when I see shit like that, I'm like, holy, this is all top secret. Top secret. Everybody, get in your head. Whatever we're learning right here, you got to really. That's why I'm acting kind of weird. I'm trying to control everything so I just don't blurt something out that gets my channel fucking destroyed. And I'm not mad at you, okay? It's just I had to get that shit off my page right away. So I'm using my Facebook for any kind of questions you have or a comment that might get me in trouble. Put it on the fucking Facebook, and then if I lose the Facebook, I'm fine with that. I don't care, but just not this YT fucking channel, okay? So that's why I'm speaking in code and sounding all funny and weird right now. Okay, so I was just checking my Facebook Messenger. A new message request. New Jersey, little old lady. Let's see. I guess. Okay. Hold on. So I'm saying hello to New Jersey. Okay, so she's linked in there as well. And so tonight's show, it's difficult kind of making these shows like this, and it's fine. I don't mind doing it. It's just I got to be super ultra careful doing this shit because I can destroy a channel real easy. So tonight and tomorrow, let's do the same thing. Let's go through the website. It's exciting because what this is, what I'll do tonight is I'll do a little more research again. I don't know if I might have taken notes, but I'm gonna look through the website again tonight and tomorrow. The open show will have some general news. The members show, well, I'm gonna do some study tonight and then tomorrow. So in the members show, I'll be able to really be able to bring in some more information, and I'll write it down and stuff and have it all organized, and then I'll type it into the Facebook so you'll be able to see it. So, but yeah, it's just that's what these will be. A note is like a short-term lending, okay? These will be lending, and then you're earning the interest. See, haven't you noticed right now how they're going after Nexo? Because Nexo is what? Earning. You got it? They can't have this competition. If you notice now, look up all this. All these lending platforms are right now getting destroyed. I want you to notice, look on the news or whatever, go to your favorite, whatever, crypto person you listen to or whatever. 6 states are going after Nexo, says Carlos M. See what I'm talking about? Crypto Hulk knows. If you watch my show, you will know everything you need to know, okay? Right now, you can see they're talking about stable coins. You hear a lot about stable coins, regulations for stable coins and stuff. And they're trying to destroy all the crypto lending because that's this website that I'm showing you now. They're already running shit. They don't need to see if stuff works. This 3-letter group that I'm showing you here, they're already doing all the testing is already done. I think now what they're trying to do is get these countries and like, hey, you're gonna have to give up the goods, man. You need to join this fucking group, give up a little bit of your solidarity to your country and stuff, and join, get your banking system. Some of them don't want to join this banking system with crypto. Oh no, don't want to do it. I almost said it. The 3-letter group that I'm talking about is ran by that family, and they're controlling. The reason it's taking so long is because these other countries don't want to join this like world kind of stuff. And I'm being careful again with the language. So that's why it's taking so long because they have to give up. You got to kind of give up some control of your country's banking system and join this global world kind of a bank type thing. Okay. So this three-letter group is already able to get, they already know what it's called a note. It's a security. They got 30, 60, 90. That's how all this is going. And you will earn money off the money that you put in to buy into this, what they call a fund. And you're putting money into notes. That's what you're buying notes in this fund. You won't actually hold it. Like right now, we hold the notes. Okay. That's powerful. That's why I said for a long time, I'm going to be a bank. If the United States gets all crazy, there's other countries in the world. I can go to another country and start my own bank because I'm going to hold those notes. You got it? In the future, you won't hold them. People that hold, here's why I'm talking about this three-letter group thing. Try to understand this concept. The more, now within reason, okay, but the more XRP, XLM, XDC that you hold, you will become a bank. If you don't have it, you won't be able to hold it. See, in the future, you go to Wells Fargo or whatever, let's say, and you'll be able to get XRP. You won't, but let's just go with my argument, okay? Okay, you'll be able to buy it, but they're gonna hold it. They're gonna hold it. Not you, they. Right now, we hold our notes, correct? In a hardware wallet. We are the bank. Are you now starting to get this? In the future, you're not going to hold a fucking thing. You can buy it, but they're going to hold it. Now, check this out. The way now that a bank makes money is they give people loans, correct? Well, in the future, what's going to happen is you go to your Wells Fargo, they lend your crypto out to other people. That's how this is going. So I'm going to be the bank because I'm going to hold my XRP in whatever country maybe I want to live in. I could go and set up a bank because I hold it. And then I can lend it out to people. Right now, if you don't have your crypto in a wallet, you're fucked. That's why I've been telling you guys from day one, get the fucking hardware wallet. Because here's what's going to happen. The government, just yesterday, okay, we talk about the Defense Department, and they mentioned like emergency and national security. Look, I already know it's going to happen 2.5 years ago. They're going to shut it all down, take your crypto, and you'll have to pay 1,000 times what you paid for it, okay? I've been telling you this shit, all right? You've had plenty of notice for 2.5 years if you're watching my show. Don't listen to all these little fanboys on YT trying to get in here and make a passive income and do this and do. These guys are fucking stupid. They don't know a fucking thing, okay? I'm showing you the future right now. This is adult time. I'm showing you the future how this is going, okay? Carlos M says aware, all right? And John Corson's talking DARPA, right? So I already told you how they're going to do this is when this becomes a national emergency, okay, emergency orders will be put out. That's why the Defense Department, that's why I went over that 2019 report, the CM, cryptographic, whatever it was, okay? Nobody else is doing that except this guy because I'm showing you what the fuck's going to happen. The reason the Defense Department got into all this crypto shit is because they will declare a national emergency. Then guess what's going to happen? All the exchanges get shut down and all the money you got on that account is fucking done. It's a national emergency. They ain't paying you a fucking thing. So that's why I said when you listen to these other channels, Digital Asset Investor, Digital Perspective, all of them, they were never telling you like I was, get your shit off the exchange. And like I said over and over, Digital Asset, both of those two, Dumb and Dumber, were saying, yeah, I think it's about time to get my stuff off the exchange. I suggest you guys do the same. Oh, you think so? all of their viewers would have gotten utterly destroyed if the Defense Department announced a national emergency. All of them would have gotten destroyed watching those two fucking jokers. And the Fat Boy Ben, okay? All of his followers would got destroyed. Not Crypto Hulk followers. None of you guys would have got destroyed since you follow the advice that I teach here. None of you would have got, hey, you can shut down Coinbase and all the fucking exchanges. Guess what? Crypto Hulk viewers, you guys got me. That shit's not going to happen to me. So guess what? It's not going to happen to you. These other fuckers, they get paid by different exchanges. We all know who gets paid by CoinGecko because they tell you all the time, go to CoinGecko. They're one of my sponsors. See, when an exchange pays you, that's like a warning sign for you guys, all right? That's why I have people that give donations on the channel. I don't have corporations donating to me. That would be part of the fucking problem. I'm not part of I'm the fucking solution, okay? And I'm going to make a program where you're not going to get wrecked. It's not physically possible, okay? These other channels, they sell you all kinds of shit. You will be wrecked 7 different ways on these channels. Probably 3, 4, 5 different ways you can get wrecked on these other channels. Oh, I don't promote none of that dumb shit on my channel, all right? All right, I think that'll do it for today. I'm going to present a good group, 3-letter group tomorrow, a show. I will put together something and we'll see how that goes tomorrow. But right now, you already know, note securities, 30, 60, 90-day yielding. Only banks are going to be able to get this crypto shit because it's going to be considered a note. And with that, I'll see you on tomorrow's show. Thanks, Hulk, says Mr. Mister. I know it's way past your bedtime. So the Nexo thing was a cease and desist order. Yeah. All this yield stuff, all the yielding. Remember, see, here's the deal. I got to hang up. But there was these YouTube people, hey, get on here, do passive income, go to Nexo. You even had, I'm almost positive, Digital Asset Investor, Digital Perspectives, telling you that if you put it on this platform, you can get a yield and everything. These people are so, I'm telling you, you're going to get fucking destroyed listening to Dumb and Dumber and everybody else on here. This is all going notes. Notes are yielding. The banks are going to handle yields, not you. If you're doing any kind of, if you got your crypto any place besides a hardware wallet, sucks being you. You'll be calling the suicide hotline one day, okay? Better listen to what's on this channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow.